Hey everyone, thanks for jumping on to Say Team Call. We are super duper excited to have Diamond Jill Renfro joining us tonight. If you guys have not heard her speak before, she is honest and truthful and motivates the heck out of us. Her Southern charm is just incredible. She is a powerhouse diamond. She is just a goal setter, a go-getter. She's incredible. I'm so thankful she took a moment to join us tonight to give us a little motivation talk. You know, just some Jill. You guys are just going to love her. So thank you, Jill.
I'm super excited. So first off, before I get going, I'm going to kind of call you out a little bit. I'm going to step on your toes. If you don't have your camera on, turn your flipping camera on. Okay, that's the way that we roll here. I don't care that you have a towel on your head. I don't care that you're breastfeeding. I don't care that your little boy has Spider-Man underwear and he's running around like crazy. I don't care that you're in your little nighty-nighty or your moo-moo. I don't care. Turn your camera on. I did not come here up on my night to stare at a black screen. That's rude, right? Okay, so I always tell everybody that. I'm like, what are we doing? No, I don't care if all I can see is your makeup mirror or you're driving. Be present in whatever you're doing, okay? So I promise I'm really not that rude, but I don't know. It's kind of like when somebody's talking to you and they're not making eye contact. You're like, hi, hey, hey, like, what up? So I'm always like that with my team. I'm like, dude, if you're not going to show your camera, like, don't hop on. I hate to say it. Like, it's that easy. Even if I have to look at your jean pocket, like, totally do it. And then I at least know you're crazy multitasking, right? Okay. I promise I'm really not that rude. I am super pumped to be here with y'all. Oh, you're in the bathtub. Okay. Now she might have a little bit of an issue. We don't need to have a nip slip. So we are good. Don't worry about that. Okay. Just like Darcy was saying, I am straight from the South. You can probably figure that out very quickly by the way that I talk. I know I talk really fast. One of the best compliments I ever got. I don't even know if it was a compliment. It was just a great phrase. So I taught elementary school for a long time. And one of my third graders, you know, who never answers a question, right? Never answers a question. That kid, okay? Never. I don't even know why he shows up. He literally is a few fries short of a Happy Meal every single day. And so he finally was like, Miss Renfro. And I'm like, yes, do you finally know? Like, yes, speak. He goes, we're like in full swing of the year, y'all. We're like December. Like, this isn't the first day of school. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, has anybody ever told you that you sound like Mater off Cars? And I'm like, yes, thank y'all. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm so glad you made a text to self connection. You did. And I'm really excited for that. So anyways, I totally know that I talk really fast. I can't help it. My husband talks a lot. He has a lot thicker Southern drawl than I do, so it's crazy. He's from like the swampland of Texas, deep East Texas, where like people start to marry people who are like relatives and things like that, and it's really kind of crazy. So that's where he's from. He's a whole different breed. I'm like the classy one of the bunch, but okay. I'm 29 years old. I'll be 30 in 3 weeks. Hey, here we go. I don't have any kiddos. I know. You already want to throw tomatoes at me and you want to log off and you want to flat out say, well, she can't relate to me, so it doesn't matter. Listen, Linda, like straight up, you got a story, I got a story. I can flat out turn the tomatoes right back at you and say, hello, you have other networks I can't reach. You can go to Chuck E. Cheese. I cannot. That's called creeper. You can go to birthday parties. It's weird if I show up. You can be a part of PTO. I can't do that. You can go to soccer on Saturday. It's kind of weird if I'm just sitting there. You have a whole bigger network than I do if you have children. I'm actually the minority. I believe there's 4 diamonds who have made it to diamond without children. So I am not the norm at all. So don't even think because I don't have children is the reason that I'm successful. That has nothing to do with it. Most of my mentors in this business are moms of many, like 3, 5, 7. Yeah. And they do really well. So let's go ahead and put that off there. Take me off the pedestal with that and put yourself back on there. Cool. All right. Let's see, I've been in Plexus. How long is it? I'm gonna be like, what is this year at this point? Literally, when you're moving and your whole house is in boxes, you're like, I don't know what's happening. Like, that's the way that I feel right now. I've been in Plexus about 4.5 years, simply joined. All I wanted to do was get skinny. That was the words out of my mouth. I used to say things like, if I could be thin, blank, this would be better. I would feel better. I would be happier, right? Fill in the blank. We all do that. Isn't that the most saddest thing that we ever do? Like, if I was this would happen. No, that's not the case, right? It's called personal growth, that we know we need to get all of our shiz together. But I used to say that, like, oh, if I could just lose 20 pounds, like, I know everything would be better. wrong, right? You've got a lot of other things to do, but that's what I said. I did not care about health. I was the girl who took Tylenol to avoid a headache. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm going to have like 40 kids in the classroom today. Let me go ahead and take 4 just to prevent that. Like, I was that person. Health was not, I didn't care at all. All I looked at was calories when I put something in my mouth, and all I ever did was run. I didn't look into anything else. I'm like, how many calories is this? How far do I need to run? Oh, great, cool. Okay, so health for me was not my focus. Thank heavens that Plexus found me. I didn't go looking for Plexus. I don't know if you can relate to that. I was not the person searching for something else because I feel like I have tried all of the things. I mean, literally, I even was on a hot dog and ice cream diet at one point in time. It was for 4 days. All you could eat was turkey hot dog weenies, low-fat ice cream, beets. I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating. Canned tuna and a hard-boiled egg. And it's what they put on heart patients who are about to have like massive heart surgery and they need to lose like 12 pounds in a week, right? And I'm like, oh, I can do that. Yeah, cool. I lasted 6 hours. I was about to pass out because who wants beets in the morning with a hot dog weenie? The only thing good about that is that you had an ice cream at the end of the day. But other than that, like, that's me. I wasn't anything to do with health. So there is hope for you if you feel like, whoa, I am not a health junkie. Whoa, this is something new to me. All these people are talking about probiotics and gut health and MTR, cuss word looking FR things and all. I mean, it's just crazy. I barely even know what that is, and I'm a diamond. I'm like, is that a cuss word? Like, I'm not quite sure what that is. So I know you can do this too. I fell in love with Plexus within 3 days. I couldn't even tell you what I loved about Plexus in 3 days, but I just knew it was different. I don't even know if that makes sense. I just knew, like, I feel good and I want to keep doing this. And that wasn't like me, because I was somebody who would start a diet or a health program. You can probably relate to this. And by day 5, you were like, whoa, on to the next, on to the next. You're looking for the next best thing. And I just knew, I'm like, I'm going to want to order these again. I hadn't even had my products 1 week, y'all. I ordered as a retail customer. So I hadn't even had my products a week because that's how terrified I was of an auto draft, because we were that negative in our life. Yes, everything looked wonderful on the outside. My husband worked in oil field. Yay, yay, yay. I'm a cute little teacher. Wonderful. White picket fence life. Drive a nice car. BS. We were broke. Okay. And so anyways, I didn't stick to things long enough to know, but this, I just knew I was going to order again. So here I am 5 days in basically, and already freaking out about how to order the following month because I knew the funds weren't going to be there. And the person that I ordered from, she didn't know anything either at all. And she flat out just was like, I don't know. Like, I think I got money when you ordered from me. I'm like, oh, okay. So that's kind of cool. Didn't do anything with it. And as Jill, if you follow me on Facebook, you can probably tell on social media, I just put it out there. I don't really care. And that's the way that I've always been. I could care less. And so I literally told my social media friends, and I hardly had any at that time. Maybe I had, I don't know, 300 friends. An awful picture, so you don't have to be a graphic person to make your first post. I didn't even know it was first post. Nobody told me to make a first post. I just shared with what I was doing. That first post, that accidental, I said something along the lines of like, all right, if any of you hussies been taking this pink drink and you haven't told me before, I'm mad at you. Like, we should totally break up as friends because you've been holding out on me. Like, that pretty much was my first post, and it just blew up from there. And people are like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I share that to tell you, you don't have to know a dang thing about health. You don't have to know anything about network marketing. You don't even know have to post right. You don't even have to know that there's a compensation plan. So regardless of who you are tonight and where you're coming in this journey, you've been here a week, a month, 6 years, it doesn't matter what you know or don't know. You've just got to get out there and do it, right? So that's the reason that I share that. That first post led me to silver within my first month, which then I could breathe because I had income that allowed me to purchase those products and continue on to my health journey, which led to a 35-pound weight loss, which led to getting off of prescription medication for acne, which led to getting off prescription medication for stomach ulcers, which led to better sleep, better pooping, better eating, feeling, better energy. I was no longer addicted to sweet tea like I was Uncle Si off Duck Dynasty. I literally carried around my tea jug. That's the way that I was. So by just putting that out there and having that hope and being consistent, guys, it opens up windows. And I tell you that because we all come from different backgrounds, different lives, different styles. We all have different things, okay? And I am coming to you tonight with no makeup on. My hair is dirty. I just got out of the bathtub. I have on my pajamas, and I do not have a bra on tonight. That's how normal and natural I am. And I just posted on Facebook that I took all my lashes off for the first time in 3 years. So I literally am bald right now. I'm looking at myself on the screen. I'm like, what in the hell is happening? But hey, it's okay. I know that feeling of coming off of work on what is today, Tuesday night, and getting on a call and having a guest speaker, and you look like, dang, girl, your hair is still curled, and it's 7:30 at night. What are you doing? And you just feel like, what in the hell? I can't even compare to her, right? Yeah, I know what that's like. I taught 3rd grade, busy teacher, exhausted. And when I came home, I wanted to get the stink off me. I wanted to wash myself. I want to take my makeup off. I want to get cozy. So maybe you can relate to me with that. I've never felt that that I was this cookie cutter mold. I didn't ever think that. Okay. So I don't want you to think that you have to look a certain way, act a certain way, carry a certain purse, have certain eyelashes, have your nails look a certain way, have balayage in your hair, or have a certain degree, or have a certain amount of children, or have a certain hair color, whatever it is. That's not it at all. I promise you, I'm probably one of the most realest of real people that you'll ever meet. So tonight, when I'm getting to the meat and potatoes, because I haven't even gotten there yet, I want you to take me off of your pedestal. Okay, I am a diamond ambassador, but that's not who I am. That's what I do. Okay, so I want to be friends tonight. I'm going to call you friend because that's one of the things I always say to people. One of the names I always call people is just flat out like, hey friend. That's just all. Hey girl, hey friend. That's what I do. I want to be your friend tonight. I want us to have some relatability in something that I say. I pray before every call that the good Lord speaks through me to somebody else, that he uses my voice with his words. So tonight, I hope something that you grab is for you. And if you don't grab anything else, I just want you to know that you're more than enough, that you're worthy for whatever your why is. You're worthy for whatever your reason is. For some reason tonight, of all nights, this November, a Tuesday, I don't even know what day it is, so I'm going to try to butcher that date, but you logged on to the call. You did. You clicked, I'm going to log on to that call. I don't believe in accidents. I believe in divine appointments, and you are here for a reason. Or you're watching this replay because you're catching it in the nooks and crannies of your life, and I totally know how that goes as well. You do you, boo. It's okay. If you're listening to me tomorrow morning on your way to work, go, girl, go. You finally did something. Congratulations. Keep doing it. That's what's going to pay off. So tonight I want to talk to you about 3 things. So if you're a note taker, I know I'm going to try to gear towards auditory learners, our visual learners. I'm going to try to gear to us all because I know we're all a little bit different. If you're a note taker tonight and you want to write down some notes, I'm going to talk to you about 3 simple steps. 3 things that I promise you, sister, are meat and potatoes for success for your business and for your life. And when I teach, I say teach and preach because I do feel that we're all called to be ministers and we're called to be a light. So when I teach and I preach, I don't just cater something and put a lid on it for your business. Everything has to do with you as a person, not just you as a Plexus ambassador. Because like I said, yes, I am a diamond ambassador, but that's not who I am. It's what I do. There's a lot more to me. And I know there's a lot more to you than a Plexus ambassador as well, or being a business owner, or a mom, or a daughter, or a friend, or whatever you do. There's so much more to you, okay? So 3 things we're going to talk about tonight. The first one we're going to talk about, I call it mind, junk, and funk. It's your mind, and it's junky, and it's funky, okay? So maybe that's something that you're writing down tonight. You can just jot down mind, junk, and funk. I will tell you, I promise you, before you ever even stepped out of your bedroom this morning, you probably went TT, you probably went to the bathroom, right? Okay, cool. You probably went in there, brushed your teeth, washed your face, blah, 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 do what you did. Before you ever even stepped out of your bathroom, your bedroom, whatever, and headed off into the wild blue yonder of your house and on for your day, You probably already said a dozen things or thought a dozen things about yourself that was negative, that wasn't enough, that was not a compliment. It was a complaint. It was something that you looked in the mirror, you changed your shirt, you didn't like your weight. I woke up with another zit on my face. Oh, hey, what's that over there, right? Oh, my gosh. You brushed your teeth. You hate your teeth. You wish you could have got braces. Oh, my gosh, I hate my hair. It's always greasy. You said a dozen things, I promise, about yourself, or you thought a dozen things about your day to come, or your husband that pissed you off last night. I'm sorry if there's men on the call, or your children who got up 97 times. I praise you, mothers, or whatever had happened. You had negative thoughts before you ever even started your day. And then we want to think, and then we want to know why our day goes to hell in a handbasket. Why we struggle so much with self-image, why we struggle so much with comparison, why we struggle so much with getting through our day with our daily simple tasks, why we're on things like anxiety medicine, depression medicine, why we're over here crying for no reason, why we're looking to the left and looking to the right and not looking straight at us. It's that mind junk and funk. And I will tell you, when you start doing stinking thinking, I say that all the time. I'll tell my husband was saying something the other day, and he's like, well, I already know what you're going to say. It's that stinking thinking. You're exactly right. And that's a teacher talk that I always said. So I always relate a lot of stuff to the classroom and 8-year-olds. So hang with me. I know it's something we can all understand. It's your stinking thinking. When you have stinking thinking, you start to smell really bad. You do. And it becomes this odor, which becomes contagious. And people don't want to be around you, or they mesh to what you're doing. And before you know it, your whole circle has stinking thinking. And they are just swamped with junk and funk. And when you become stagnant, I want you to think of stagnant water in your life. What's stagnant water do? It just sits and it attracts funk and junk and algae and flies, for heaven's sakes. When stagnant water sits there, you attract flies, right? That's something that we've got to work on, sister girls. We've got to work on stop being stagnant in our life, because all we're doing is being stinking, right? And having stinking thinking. So think about those things that are in your mind every day. Think about how you can stop those thoughts and turn it. You're going to probably sit there when that person tells you no in your business. No, money's too tight. I don't want to join the 14-day weight loss challenge. $200. Oh my God, right? No, the products aren't working for me. So-and-so has to get braces. Holidays are around the corner. I'm going to stop my auto ship. I know. I get it all too. We all get it all too. Right then and there, when that happens, I know what happens. We immediately think, oh my gosh, another one. Am I ever going to get to gold? Am I ever going to do this? Nobody wants to join me. Why does everybody always want to fall off? We start doing stinking thinking about every single thing. That's ruining you. It is. That's what's holding you back from gold. That's what's holding you back from being a light to these people and radiating your passion. That's what's holding you back. It is. It's that awful junk and funk in your mind. I tell my team all the time, stop being Oscar the Grouch in a trash can brain. Like, that's what you're doing. You're living in a trash can. You're smelling bad. You're thinking about trash all day long. No wonder you're not where X, Y, and Z was. Hello, right? No wonder this isn't happening in your life. Guys, my Bible talks about how the tongue is powerful. It speaks life and it speaks death. That's the same thing for our thinking. We can sit there and think life all day long, or we can think death all day long. We can shatter and make our dreams die, or we can give them life and allow them to grow. So yeah, you're going to sound like a complete cheese ball, and you're going to sound like you are on something, smoking something, pooping rainbows and gummy bears. People are like, what? But I promise you, you're going to feel better. You're going to act better. You're going to move better. You are going to be a force. So when you wake up in the morning, tomorrow morning, your first thought is something negative about yourself, stop it and say something positive. You know, oh my God, my hair. Thank God I have hair, because there are plenty of people out there who don't want it. Holla, thank you, Lord. There you go. Move on. I promise you, this will change and move walls in your life. So apply that to your business of what's going on. When another person says, no thanks, not so much, no, on. You know what? Thank you, Jesus, for getting me through another no. Man, my skin is tougher, and you got me closer to that yes. Onward and upward. There you go. It's as simple as that. But what do we want to do? We want to sit here and cry and pout and whine and throw a fit and then just stop. And I'll talk about that in just a minute. But seriously, I want you to check yourself. Do a personal reflection. It's the hardest thing you'll ever do, is actually reflect on your damn self. So many people don't want to do it. They don't. Lord, that they call out their own BS. No. I'm working. I'm doing. Really, are you? Or are you just in chats all dang day? Are you watching YouTube nonstop? Or are you scrolling? I know how it goes. This morning, I had a slower morning. I woke up with a sore throat, and I was like, you know what? I've been going 90 to nothing. I'm going to lay here for a little bit. And I did. But I wasn't working. I was social media trashing. That's what I was doing. So I can firmly admit I was not working for an hour. I was just reading Pinterest, scrolling Instagram, looking at all these fake looking lives. People act like they're happy when they're not. Looking at all this stuff over here, how many filters she can put on her face and all these things. You know, like, that's what I was doing. I was like, you do, right? So a lot of us call that working. I'm going to be the first one to tell you, that ain't working. That is just wasting time. I had an hour to waste. Okay. Now I will tell you, when I was working a full-time job and I was up and out the door at 5:30 in the morning, I did not have an hour to waste. So when I would look and have reflections to myself and say, why am I not where I want to be? Well, what am I doing in my spare time? Oh, I'm working because I'm on the phone. No, I'm not working. So let's think about that. It's one of my biggest things ever. I'm with my team. If I'm talking to somebody and they're like, I'm doing all the things, and you're like, you literally just posted about like, all right, hubby and I finished the series. What's the next one to binge watch? Can't wait. And you're like, binge watch as a business owner should never be a part of your vocabulary. Ever. Seriously. See, I tell my husband all the time, why do we even have TV? Like, I think it's the biggest, like, we should get rid of it. And he's like, whoa, I'm not there yet. I'm like, but seriously, we don't even watch it. You work, I work, we got goals, we're doing things. And when we're not, we're trying to get off technology and off devices and live like the simple life the way people used to when they actually had conversations, for heaven's sake. Okay, that's a whole nother tangent to get on. Anyways, seriously, when you're on your device, be on your device to work and schedule it out. And stop lying to yourself and saying that you're doing other things when you're not. Trust me, I'm a firm believer in if you're taking a duty do or whatever and you want to scroll and do your thing, husband snoring beside you, whatever. If you can say, yes, check. I do that all the time as a teacher. Check yourself, friends. Check. I have done X, Y, and Z. Sure. I can lay here and fluff or whatever I want to do. But if you're laying there and your whole house is down or they're running, they're watching a movie, you're just sitting there and you're doing this and then you're complaining why your paycheck's not where it's at, why your title's not where it's at, why nobody's joined you for this, why you haven't had a customer. Check yourself. I challenge each and every one of you in the next 24 hours to do a personal social media phone technology reflection. If you cannot call your BS out on this, shame on you. It really is. It really, really is. Do it. It'll change everything. Number 2 I want to talk to you about is word trash. We talked about mind trash. I want to talk to you about word trash. Those are the things that come out of your mouth. Those are the things that you're saying. Those are the things that you're believing. Those are the things you're talking about with your friends, your family, your spouse. You should be skipping zippity doodah around your husband of how wonderful your dreams are and where they're going to get you. I don't care if he doesn't believe you. I don't care if he thinks you are the laughing stock of the family. I don't care if your sister does not want anything to do with this business. You don't have to sit there and keep talking about it and make it annoying, but you sure can radiate with positivity. How's your life? Oh my God, it's doing great. I'm really excited for these business goals that I'm moving. Who cares if you haven't met your goal yet? Speak it into existence. When your husband is like, you doing that plexing again or whatever you're doing? You're going to go on your phone again? Yeah, I am, babe, because I'm going to change our life. That's what you say. So when he's saying you still stuck at gold, I don't know if any of your husbands are acting like dicks. I guess I can say that out there on this call. I know Darcy would let me. I don't know what they're saying or not. I feel bad for you. I really do. I do. I feel bad for you if that's where you're at right now, because your belief isn't big enough to change his belief. And I promise you, sisters, I don't think there's any men on the call, so I promise you, sisters, you want your man to shut it, bring home the money. He will shut up, for heaven's sakes. Bring home $100. Watch his eyes go. Bring home $500. Bring home 1,000, he will shut up. Bring home 5,000, he won't say another damn word. Bring home 10,000, he's going to be sitting there kissing your toes. Bring home 20,000, he's going to be doing the dishes. Bring home 30,000, sister, he's going to go to Target for you. Okay? You do it. I hear it every single day, but Jill, my husband. But Jill, my husband. But Jill, my mom. But Jill, my sister. But Jill, my best friends. Last time I checked, that's not their life. That's not your life. It is okay. My husband and I do a lot of couples ministry. It is okay for you as a wife to take charge on your dreams. It is okay for you to have more belief than him. God honors that. You are stepping out in faith for your marriage as one flesh and saying, God, I'm going to take it. I am. I'm going to go. No, don't be going and doing some wacko-badacko. Come on now, ladies. We know what to do here. But it is okay for you to say, baby, you may not believe in me, but that's okay. I know this is where I feel called to do. And this is my individual walk. And this is where I'm going. And I'm here, and I promise you, I'm going to prove to you that I'm not going to quit. Maybe you've been a quitter before. Somebody on the call needed me to say that because that was not part of my notes tonight. Somebody is having a rough time with a relationship that's holding them back. I'm telling you, sister, you have enough belief. Make those words come out. So we had mind junk and we've got word junk. When you get in your Honda Hoopty every single day and it barely cranks, you crank it and you say, dang, this car feels so good. And you think about the car you're going to go get when you go make a $5,000 paycheck. You go do that. And you sit there your whole day to work and you look at it and you say, thank you, Jesus, so much. This car is just beautiful. Oh my God. And you just say those things nonstop. When you're grabbing your purse and it's got holes in it and you've had the same purse for 5 years, you say, you know what? Whoo-wee, when I make my first $500, I'm gonna get me a new purse. Oh man, thank you so much for this purse. I'm so excited. Print you out a picture of that purse for heaven's sakes. Put it somewhere that you can see it. Find what tickles your pickle and makes you feel fancy inside. I don't care if it's your nails. You look down at your nails every single day and you say, ooh, ladies, I'm gonna be getting you done. We're gonna go $25 over here. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I sure am. Whatever that may be, and maybe it's nothing for you. Maybe it's for your husband. Maybe it's for your kids. Maybe it's for your vacation. Maybe it's for your debt. Maybe it's for Christmas shopping. I don't know. But you've got to speak it, sister. You've got to be so damn cheesy that you just are just reaping it and you are just overflowing it. I promise you, people are going to see a difference in you. Change your mind. Change your words. I promise they are. They're like, what is different about you? Because friends, we aren't just taking a product. We represent a health and happiness company. There's a big difference, big difference of just taking a product and then representing. I don't know if you know what the meaning of ambassador is. I challenge you to go Google it tonight, what an ambassador is. I'm an ambassador for Christ. Whoa, that's a big title to have. I'm an ambassador. Plexus chose the word ambassador, not distributor, not marketer, not buyer, not wholesaler. They chose the word ambassador for us. Go look at the definition for that. That is huge. You represent an ambassador for a health and happiness company. And I promise you, you walking around in a miserable mindset, speaking words of death, beating yourself left and up and right, that's not going to get people to attract to you. People are going to buy you. And I know you've heard this before. I can't tell you how many messages I get on a weekly basis that says, hey, girlie, all right, thanks so much for being a light on Facebook. You have no idea that when you put scripture up, like it just pops up in my Facebook every day. Or when you say something funny, it just makes me smile. Thanks for being so real and like posting selfies or something like that with your acne scars. Like, I really appreciate that. People are buying you. Your life does not have to look picture perfect. They make filters and they make presets to make it look a little bit better. Go find you some. It's time for us to figure out the train of social media, right? It's okay to have a little help. Come on, ladies. We can suck it, tuck it, lift it, and spray it. It is okay to have a little bit of help. But I'm telling you, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to have the white and the backgrounds. You don't have to go put on makeup every day. I promise you, just be you. What do you love? What do you love to share? Be proud of that. Do you love cats, dogs, sewing, cooking, painting, shopping, decorating, your kids? Whatever that may be, share it and share it big. And know that it is enough. Stop with the mind junk. Stop with the word junk. Stop comparing yourself to the most prettiest diamonds out there. I've done that before. And y'all, I ain't nothing of them. You ain't gonna see no red lipstick on me every day. Heck no. They are gorgeous. But that ain't me. It's not. I don't have perfect dishes. Most of the stuff in my house is mismatched. I can't even find the Tupperware lids half the time, okay? It is okay. Stop comparing yourself. You don't have to have it all together. You've got to just get it together. That's all you've got to do. And you've got to just put one foot in front of the other and say, I am enough. And you know what? I'm going to share it, and I'm going to share it big. So get your mind right. Get your face right. Get your words right. Get yourself up, for heaven's sakes. I made a post on Facebook about 3 days ago, and it got a lot of feed on it, and it was shared so much I had no idea. And I had tons of messages roll in because of it. And it was something I wrote in 10 minutes, not even, I don't even know. I was in the bathroom, and right, so we do my best work in the bathroom. And it said something about get up, make your bed, drink your water, put one foot in front of the other, eat a cookie if you need to, get back to the gym, say your prayers, turn on your music, clean your house, wash your sheets. I will tell you, make your bed every day, ladies. And I know a lot of people are going, oh my God, I promise you, put a bra on. It doesn't have to be a real one. Put on a sports bra. Change out of your pajama shirt. Brush your hair. Brush your teeth. Stop working from just the bed. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get outside. Get the stink blown off you. Make a meal. There's kids on the call. Sex with your man. I don't care. Do something for you. Get over it. Touch him, kiss him. There is more to it than just you not meeting the rank of gold, silver, senior gold, ruby, emerald. It has to do with you as a person. You've got personal junk and funk going on, and it is time to peel back the layers of the onion. You are more than enough. And then the third thing I want to chat with you about tonight is just flat out consistent. You're going to talk to yourself positive for a week, and you're going to want to give up. Yeah. You're going to say your prayers for a week, and you're going to want to give up. If you're a new Christian, you are. You're going to go to the gym for a week, and you're going to want to give up. You're going to diet. If you're new to food, you're going to want to give up. If you're on the new Slate Away challenge, and you've done shakes for a week, you're going to want to give up. You are. There are everything. You're going to make your bed for a week, you're going to give up. You are going to be nice, and you're going to hold your tongue, and you're not going to be the crazy wife in a week. You're going to give up. You're going to be the mom that gets up every morning and packs lunches. By day 5, you're going to want to give up. Seriously, we are just programmed that way. It's really sad that that's what society has done, and this world has done, and comparison has done, and self-doubt has done to us. Push through. Be consistent in what you do. Number 1, are you doing your IPA? How many people have you talked to this week about Plexus? It's only Tuesday. Some people are like, nobody. Yeah. How many times have you just put yourself out there? Had a conversation with somebody in the past month? Right? Go back and scroll your Facebook. Self-reflection, homework. Told you I wanted you to self-reflect yourself. Another thing I want you to look at. Look at your Facebook. Look at your Instagram. Look at things. What are you marketing? What are you portraying? Are you just sharing the same types of things over and over? When I mean share, I mean are you just pressing the share button on a recipe you found on Women's Health? Are you just sharing a funny quote? Are you just clicking share on somebody's page of an article? Are you just sharing the news? Are you just sharing the weather? Are you boring to watch? Has the past 6 posts you've had been all about Plexus? Has the past 10 posts only been about your kids? Trust me, people love your kids, but sometimes they want to see other stuff. They do. Sometimes people love to see your food, but they don't want every post to be about what eggs you made in the morning. People love you, but they don't need to see your selfie every day, and they sure don't need to see your selfie every other day. I tell my team, if you've got more than 1 selfie a week, slow your roll. Yeah, that's a lot. It is. Try taking actual real pictures. How many filters do you have on things? When I say filters, I mean unicorn ears and butterfly hearts and all these things. Stop. Okay? Yes, there are a time and place for those that can be super funny, maybe once a month. Guys, you are not just selling a product. You are a social media marketer. Jill, I don't know social media. It's time to learn it. It's time to Goog. Get on the Goog. I tell my team that all the time. How do I? I go, you already know my answer. She's going to say to Google it. That's what they all say. We're in a chat thread. She's going to say to Google it. Yeah, it's a teacher in me. They go, Miss Renfro, what's the answer? What's the answer? Does it help me and help you just to go, answer C. Don't worry about it. You don't have to learn it. No. Go back. Read it. Find it. Watch it. Do it. So You don't know about Instagram. Me neither, girl. It's a new thing for me. I have embraced Instagram in the past 6 weeks, and I am learning. Guess how I've learned? Google, YouTube, do it. You're like, hey, what are good high traffic times? Google it. How do I make a highlight? Google it. How do I make a story? Google it. How do I add a preset? Google it. You don't have to know all the things. You just got to know how to read and try. That is it. Whatever you're doing, be consistent. And if you're not doing anything, or just find something to be consistent in. What's your IPA look like? I don't know. Y'all are probably have something on your team. Y'all probably have events. You probably have 7-day challenges. You probably have some blitzes. You probably have some fun things. I mean, y'all, for heaven's sakes, corporate has launched this most massive incentive right now. If you are not utilizing this new product and sharing, I can't help you. Darcy can't help you. Oprah can't help you. Dr. Phil can't help you. Ellen can't help you. You've got to be willing to help yourself. I have never met one person, never in Plexus, ever, who just said, y'all, I was just sitting there and like, they drew my name out of a hat and like, I just got like to come on down for a Jill paycheck. No. This is not the process right. You're not coming on down. You've got to decide. Ed McMahon is not knocking on your door. There is not a check. Tarl and Alec are not going to flat out say, we chose you. We're picking 5 this month and you're it. No, they're not. You have got to do the work. I want you to think about your job. And I say job, meaning what do you do every single day? Maybe you're a teacher. Maybe you work in human resources. Maybe you're a professor. I don't know. Maybe you're a banker. Your job. Maybe it's a mom. Okay. If you don't show up to your job tomorrow, what in the hell is going to happen? No call, no show, sister. You're going to get written up. Probably after 1 or 2 of those, they're going to escort you out the back door. What happens if you no call, no show to being a mama tomorrow? Ooh, yeah. I probably could imagine your house would be upside down. Somebody would probably overdose on Benadryl. They'd burn themselves, and divorce might be on the line by 5 p.m. Okay. I can imagine. I'm just saying, if you no call, no show, what happens? Okay, stop no calling, no showing. Do your job. That's all you've got to do. You put your head down and you get to work, you will succeed. I don't care if you're a toilet bowl scrubber, a banker, a teacher, a cleaner-upper, a dog groomer, whatever you are. But I know that you're a Plexus ambassador. And I know that you carry that title. And if you don't want that title, then don't. But you're on this call tonight because you want that title. You've got your mind set on silver, gold, senior gold, ruby, senior ruby, emerald, sapphire, diamond, whatever that may be for you. Do your job. And I will tell you, as a diamond ambassador, I didn't do any tricks to get here. I didn't stand on my head. I didn't sing a song upside down. I didn't learn a special talent. I put my head down. I got to work. I shared a passion every single day, and I still do. I reached out to friends, to family, to strangers, to people. I talk to people. I follow up with people. I put myself out there in scary situations. I speak. I do live videos. I share on my stories and on social media and on Facebook and Instagram. I host events. I invite people. I hand out samples. And I keep doing it over and over and over again. Guys, it's a numbers game. It's like it's science over here. It's going to work out. You keep doing it. Going to work out. You keep eating salads, going to the gym, laying the cookies down, you're going to lose weight. You are. Mm-hmm. You keep going to marriage counseling, putting your marriage first, dating your spouse, having some alone time, you're going to have a better marriage. It's going to work out, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You start saying your prayers, reading your Bible, praising Jesus, you're going to see God do some serious swings in your life. You are. You put your head down, put your blinders on. Don't look into the left. No looking to the right. Don't look at what she's doing. Don't look at what she's doing. What she's doing up here, what she's doing down here. You worry about you. What are your goals? What are your dreams? Where are you headed for? And right now, every single one of us should have the same goal. We should have our mind and our focus set on that incentive for the cash at either the 3, the 6, or the 10. That's our goal. And if you're not utilizing what corporate gives us, shame on you. It's so sad that some people only work for carrots. I tell my team that all the time. Here's carrot. Yeah, it's really sad. Come on, get a planner, get a t-shirt, get an incentive. Here's your carrot. Financial freedom, time freedom, get out of debt, be the mom you want to be, Spend more time with whoever. Stop waiting for an incentive to say, this is what I needed to launch me. Stop waiting for somebody to just motivate you to do it, for heaven's sakes. Let your debt motivate you. Let your children crying in the background motivate you. Let your husband who is working another night shift motivate you. Stop waiting on a prize. You're the prize. Your family's the prize. Your why is the prize. Stop waiting on a carrot. Work on your mind, work on your words, and get consistent in whatever you do. And I promise you, those 3 things are going to make magic happen in your life and in your business. But I challenge you to do some self-reflection. Look at your time that you're actually working. Look at your postings. Look how many times you quit. Yeah, pick yourself back up. It's okay to fire yourself for like 2-3 hours, but it's not okay to fire yourself for 2 or 3 days. It's not. And it's sure not okay to fire yourself for 3 weeks, 3 months. I tell my team this all the time. Stop being a little boy who cried wolf. You're crying wolf again. Stop. I can't help you. How many times have I heard you, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. This is it. I'm going to do it. Then do it. Just do it. No wonder you're having a hard time. No wonder people don't believe you. No wonder people don't want to join you. No wonder, because you doubt yourself and you quit before you ever even get started. So if your best friend leaves you in this business, mine has, you're still going to be here? If your rock star runner leaves you in this business, mine has, you're still going to be here? When 5 of your senior goals leave you one day, you still going to be here? I am. When you doubt what other people are doing, still going to be here? I am. When people say the grass is greener on the other side, still going to be here? I am. Look to the left, look to the right. I challenge you, somebody won't be here in a month. And I hate to say that, but it's so true, because they do not believe in themselves. They don't. They quit before they even get started. So ladies, I challenge you, do some self-reflection. Wash your sheets, make your bed. Get outside, get the stink blown off of you. Stop talking garbage to yourself. Stop speaking garbage. Stop thinking garbage. And just flipping do it. I am honored to have been with you tonight. And I'm just super, super excited to see what y'all are going to do.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys. Seriously, you are here for a reason tonight, to hear everything Jill had to pour into us. Jill, I cannot thank you enough. I know your life is crazy busy and you still made time for us, and I love you for it.
I'm so honored. I really, really am. I'll tell you guys just quickly before I got to go, but I'll tell you, so many calls that I get to do, I'm so honored. I'm so honored to be a part of so many teams and just to get to love on you, even if I never get to see you again, if all we had together was an hour tonight. I'll tell you, guys, I'm not going to say this absolutely will be a transportation vehicle in your life to get you to the next step that God's got for you. I never knew that ministry was a part of my life before Plexus. I never knew the lives that I could touch until I had this opportunity. I never knew the chains that would be broken in my life. You don't know what he's doing behind the scenes right now, but I promise you, you are here by divine appointment and absolute purpose. I never knew that I'll be 30 in 3 weeks. At 29 years old, I will move into my dream house. I never knew that at 28 years old, I'd walk away from the classroom. I never knew at 29 years old, my husband would no longer travel the oil field anymore. I never knew that we would finally get out of credit card debt at the age of 29. I never knew all of these things, guys. It doesn't have to look right on paperwork right now. It doesn't have to make sense. Your numbers don't have to line up, because God's always do. Trust his plan, trust his path for your life, and show him and step out in faith and get busy.
Yep, 100%, girl. 100%. And I mean, it's so true, you guys. Like, it is work, but it is worth every little bit of work. And it's not even about the money. It's about the messages you get saying, because you shared on Plexus, you changed my life. Because you shared on about Plexus, you changed my husband's life. Those are the messages that will drive you. Because like Jill said, it's not easy. You're going to have bad days. You're going to talk trash to yourself. Lean on each other. Call your upline, call your friend, call someone who believes in you. Lean on them for a few hours, have an off day. Like Laura, I used to call Laura and say, I'm going back to teaching. I'm not good at this. I cannot do this. It's not possible. And she would say, have your day and tomorrow get back to work because you can do it. Look where you are. And she would pour into me and she would love on me and build belief back into me. And I went back to sharing the next day. But it is about consistency. I've got people 3 years later who are finally now calling me saying, okay, I'm ready. So thankful I did not give up 6 months in. And the stuff you learn along the way, none of us know what we're doing in the beginning. Like Jill said, I posted horrible graphics, horrible posts. I did a
there are days legit today. Like, guys, there's things I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm like, slide away what? How much is who? I don't know. What's this welcome back? How much is this welcome back? I go figure out the answer. It is okay. I still can't tell you today what's in ProBio. I don't know. I just know it works. I have no idea what's inside lean. I don't know. I'm not the researcher. It's not my cup of tea. You don't have to be. I know how to send a shareable and say, girl, it's amazing. Check it out.
Right. We just have to be passionate, excited, and share. And it's true. Believe it and it will come true. My dad used to laugh at me about when I was going to get my Lexus, and I would tell them, you just wait. I'll give you a ride. You better believe I'll give you a ride in it. Like, you just have to believe so big. You have to believe so big and have the dream boards and the pictures and the
I mean, y'all
around you. Like, you just have
behind
to
me. All of this is dream boards, visions, prayers. Like, I just cover it. And that's just what you do. Change your goals every season. Get it together. Figure it out. Speak life into it, guys. Like, that's
what you have to do. You have to believe it so big. You have to just believe it so big. And it's work. But I mean, gosh, I worked really, really, really hard for a year and a half. And then it's still work, but it's like different. It's different work. I mean, it's a lot of work in the beginning to get your team up and rolling. And then once you kind of get it, it just takes a little while. And then it's so good. So good. Okay. Well, thanks, Jill. I know you got to go. Love you so much.
Bye, guys.
Love you. For everybody that's on our team, and Manassian's team, the event, the 11th, coming this Sunday, is a business event, live testimonies. It's going to be amazing. So reach out to people, new ambassadors, maybe customers you want to join you in business. Invite. I don't know, Manassian, if you have a 7-day trial this week. We have one next week. So do some reach outs for that. Anything else, Megan, Laura? That was incredible.
Yeah, it was incredible. Oh my gosh, I just love her. I feel like she was speaking right to me. I just